Alright, we are back with more Final Fantasy Remake.
Yay. We gotta call it Tojo's Laboratory.
Last time, we climbed a lot of stairs and pissed off Barrett. So, you know,
what are we
gonna
do, President Shinra? What we do every day. Try to take over the world.
Shinra and Hojo.
Considering that that Midgar is like the one actual city compared to just a bunch of towns around, I think they've succeeded, actually. Like,
there's only like three places that I would consider city-sized, and Shinra owns two of them.
Junon, rebuilt Nibelheim. Gagaga is kind of its own thing. Corel is completely destroyed. They kind of
Most
own
of those
Gold
are just
Saucer?
towns. I was just talking about there's Midgar, there's Junon, and then I'd say Wutai's city-sized.
That's
so
fair.
Wutai's like the only place big enough to be considered a city.
And they just ended a war with Wutai.
Yeah, and Wutai lost.
Oh, royally.
Hey, check it out.
Come take a look, Cloud.
Okay, where did you guys go? Okay. Okay, how dark does the screen look to you guys?
I see
pretty dark.
Lovely.
Want to come here at night to take in the view.
Mako Green.
So pretty and
Oh god, I wasn't gonna say anything, but my mind went to the same exact place.
Of her blood. And bit by bit they bleed her, never stopping to think how it'll end for them.
Yeah.
Is this elevator music?
Beautiful all the same.
Remember
No,
it's
jazz.
Scarlet's theme.
As if I needed a reason to punch her.
Really hard. In the face.
One of the few songs I don't consider a bop because I don't listen to this one outside of playing the game.
I mean, I suppose it's kind of catchy in its own way.
It's fine, I don't hate it.
Okay, so this is the elevator we would have come out of, I'd imagine?
Yeah, this is where you would have come out of. The elevator sequence is only like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and there's 2 battles because you get off at the wrong floor twice.
Yep.
There's also a point in time where you terrify an intern lady because you're expecting a battle and it's just some poor woman with a clipboard.
Poor Elena.
By the exit of each floor,
It's not Elena, it's some unnamed NPC chick.
I'm making a joke about Elena just being an intern.
thereby allowing you to access the next floor.
I mean, Elena could fight.
Now begins your grand tour.
We scared the piss out of this lady. And the elevator is considered by the game at least to be the canon route,
I don't know about you,
which
but this
upsets
is
me
kinda
greatly.
weird.
Because later on they're going to reference
Yeah,
the
I
intern
see.
you scared the shit out
Think
of.
This is a trap?
Which we
Even
did.
though since you took the stairs you never did.
Bring it on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually, like, that's really noticeable. Because we haven't seen anyone. Well, now we see people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they expected you to take the elevator, I guess, which annoys me. It's like, it's a minor plot hole, but it bothers me every time.
Damn key cards just to get anywhere.
This is Shinra HQ. The hell did you expect?
Says the former company man himself. Guess you'd know about all the rules, regulations, and red tape. It's like
Is that why you hired him?
Yeah, is that not the actual reason he's here? Or did he go, you know, like he's at 7th Heaven talking to Tifa and he's like, I don't know, I think we need extra manpower for this job. I don't know what's going on, but I can't trust those idiots. And Tifa's like, I think I know a guy.
And that's when she asked him to do a solid.
So is it like implied that Scarlet's singing this?
No, it's like some music that they started playing as Scarlet was walking away from the explosion last part.
Oh, yes, okay.
Well, actually, I think it was playing the entire scene. I think it's like, I don't know, like she brings a portable radio with her or something, I don't know.
It's
They
in
just
your
sort of
ass.
kept playing after the cutscene because you're nowhere near Scarlet's position
every
right now.
reactor, every pillar.
Oh, hey,
Like I
Kitsa.
said, a full inspection.
Or is it
There's no
Catchy?
telling what kind of damage there might be.
Ketshi, I think.
If you see anything out of the ordinary, I want
I
to
will
know.
never not be able to pronounce it, Kate Sith.
Yeah, it's too late for me to.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
No, it's fine.
I've brought the damage assessment for Sector 7 you requested. Sir, perhaps you should try and get some sleep.
No, not yet. I need to finish preparing my draft of the reconstruction plan before tonight's board meeting. Whatever reasons they might have had, destroying an entire sector it's beyond the pale.
Director, I would strongly advise you not to say such things outside of this room.
Don't I know it?
I mean, seriously, there are other options they could have gone with.
Yeah, it's just that, like, they're having one of those... Reeve is the only one talking sense and nobody else wants to hear it. So in order to keep himself in there so that he can try to temper some of the stuff they're doing, he has to follow their rules even though he doesn't like it.
I get it, and actually, I really respect Reeve for that. Which kind of throws me off with Kate Sith, considering, like, how easily he backstabbed us. Like, he didn't seem reluctant about it at all. He's just like, ah, yes. Betrayal.
Well, that's probably why they're probably adding more.
I mean, Reeve doesn't know everything, so Reeve would look at your group as a group of terrorists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. Jesus.
Welcome to the Shinra building, our humble home.
Definitely not compensating for
Hell
something.
no.
Here in the
Oh yeah,
Memorial
there's a lot of
Museum,
stuff to
you'll
look at
learn
here.
all about our president,
So you
as
could
well
be
as the
here
various
a
divisions
really
that
long
make
time
up
if
the
you wanted to
company.
look at everything.
And of course, the city of Mako
All of it's
and
optional,
miracle
but
of
like
Mako energy.
they want you
does
to
add
take
a
the
little
time to
more.
examine everything and really soak in that corporate propaganda.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, does this actually tell us, like, who came up with Mako energy and stuff?
It tells you the corporate propaganda version of that kind of thing, yeah.
Because I was actually curious about
everything you're
that.
gonna hear in this room is heavily skewed favorable to Shinra.
Because I actually Googled it because I was curious.
Man,
Apparently, in the extended canon, Reeve is the one that designed the Mako reactors.
I hadn't heard that, but I also haven't seen most of the extended canon.
I mean, makes sense. Urban development, so he would have to be associated with all the energy plants and
I don't
stuff.
think he invented the technology, though. He probably just designed a
oversaw
larger
those.
version of the reactor.
Yeah.
Or maybe, heck, he
That's
probably
insane.
might have even only designed the ones in Midgard, because there are other ones throughout the world, if you remember.
Wasn't it fun to learn
That
about
is true.
Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool.
That is a very perky AI, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah. If you want to get through these rooms quickly, this area is a pain in the ass, because, like, it takes its sweet-ass time, and the doors won't open until these weird things are done.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be telling us who's in charge of which? Reeves
Yes,
urban
right.
development, Heidegger is PubSec, and Scarlet is weapons development.
I think in the next room there's quotes from all of the main villains that you're seeing
Yeah.
here.
Now, moving along. The next exhibit will teach you about
By the way, all
the
those
important
logos
work
fit
we do
Shinra
here
logo.
by giving you a closer look at each of our divisions.
Oh, that's
And
actually
don't forget to
creative.
be amazed,
I respect
because
that.
You simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
Why don't we just bust the doors
These all
down?
look so familiar.
Because we've
Try
destroyed
not to
a
cause a
bunch of them
scene.
already.
Ha! Like, seriously, why would they...
The advanced weaponry exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Okay, so how many, like, soldier first classes were there? There was Zack and Sephiroth, right?
There were... there was
I mean-
a guy before Zack who gave the sword to Zack. I don't know his name.
Right here.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
Oh, yeah, he's the space program guy.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
Shinra
Buster
building.
Sword's like a
The
very
Space
old weapon. It's been used by a lot of people, at least
to
3.
search for new precious resources in the infinite
Oh,
regions
didn't clear
of
it,
space.
obviously.
Okay, and Roche is still loyal to
That's
Shinra,
Mako
right?
at the present. Those plans are currently
Roche. Oh, sorta, kinda.
It's a bit of a
He works for Shinra, but like it's more of like a means to be able to fight. He doesn't really care. he
do
just
cool
wants to get into fights and have a rush.
Hojo.
He doesn't really care who or how.
These just look. Okay, these
You
are
wanna talk
like
to him?
capsules. Yeah, why not? Let's see what he's got.
Mako.
Welcome to Shinra headquarters.
That's a good voice for Hojo.
My duties as Director of Research and Development are, in all likelihood, far beyond your ability to comprehend.
That's
So
insulting.
there will be no presentation, as it would be a waste of my time and yours. But rest assured, we are making great strides. Albeit not at this particular moment, because I'm filming this rubbish instead.
I respect that. That's fair enough, actually.
I believe I've wasted enough of my precious time as it is. Science waits for no one, after all. So, good day.
Look to your right. There should be.
Yep.
There.
Here's Heidegger. Yeah.
Yeah.
The public security exhibit is currently undergoing maintenance. We
Ha!
apologize for the inconvenience.
God dang it,
These are
Heidegger.
all the things that's happening. See, Reeve should be around.
Yep, this is Reef.
Welcome to the Shinra building. Our mission here at Urban Planning is to supply the residents of Midgar with energy created from Mako. We also take pride in maintaining public infrastructure, the pillars and railways that run all throughout the city. Currently, we are working to construct an intraplate expressway.
Well,
when this project has been
not sure how well that
completed,
works.
it will provide much easier access to
Reeves
numerous
seems to be the
locations
only one that's
throughout
actually
Midgar.
taking his job seriously.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
Reeves the only
your
one
patience
who
and
cares
understanding
about
in
the
the
people they're
meantime.
supposed to be serving.
That's the joke.
Poor Reef. Did I miss
Yeah,
Scarlet?
No, Scarlet
No,
was
no,
the front,
Scarlet-
but they had
yeah. Both Scarlet and Heidegger's
yeah, hers was the
exhibits
first
don't
one.
actually do anything.
Impressive, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed learning about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are
About as
produced
much
to
as I
benefit
enjoy
us
getting a
all.
root canal.
Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock.
Ha ha!
How ironic.
Especially Sector 7.
What's Sector 7? We need to empty that. We need to change the
There
Doesn't
is
take
no
minutes.
Sector 7.
In
There's
Bossing
never been
Say.
a Sector 7. There is
Wait,
no
well,
war
there's
in
a Sector
Bossing
7.
Say.
There's no woman about. Oh God.
Let's be real. They have Hojo working on some Lake Lao guy stuff in his off time.
Oh, you would not believe.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't seen more Lake Lao Gay type stuff in FF7's universe because it really does fit it.
Mako energy and our reactors.
Yeah.
The closest is Nibelheim, but they are not like brainwashing people into believing it.
They're not brainwashed, they're just not told the truth.
This is Midgar, our home, recreated in 1/10,000th
Oh,
scale.
isn't this one of the puzzle rooms?
As you can see,
It used to be.
eight
Now it's
power
just,
reactors
like,
form a ring
yeah.
around the center of our city and keep Midgar running. to
Well, we
infinity.
blew 2 of them up.
The Mako which flows beneath our feet is a truly limitless resource.
You're not supposed to know that.
Shinra, we have developed technologies to extract it and transform
Especially
it
since they
into the
probably need to
fuel and
update the
electricity
model
that powers
soon.
everything
So like
we do.
that you hear like part of the opening
Thanks
track
to the
again.
miracle of Mako energy, our
Mhm.
lives are
Like this,
richer
it
and
really
better than
makes
ever
us feel
before.
creepy doing that.
Mako keeps our lights on
Yeah.
at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps. A triumph of technology and testament to man's potential.
I hear chanting,
Nothing
but
but
he's
a
not
bunch
supposed to
of
be
lies.
here yet.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
It's made people blind. Blind to the cold, hard truth. Even I used to buy into that bullshit. Remembering that makes me even madder.
Oh, this must be 6, right?
Yeah, the six is the one that's destroyed partially.
6 and 7 now.
Well, now yes, 7.
I like how I now have instinctive fears of Latin chanting.
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra
Final
scholar.
Fantasy does do that too.
Now, moving along. Next, you'll learn
Yeah.
about our progress in advanced science and technology. Please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall.
Okay.
Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall.
Shouldn't they have some kind of security that would have alerted them
Through an immersive visual and
to someone
audio
taking the tour
experience.
and locked us in
Please
part way?
relax and enjoy the show.
Maybe. Or maybe they're not confident. The Cosmos Theater.
Oh yeah, this is probably the most interesting part.
Oh, yeah. Also, cinematic cutscene.
Yeah, you can tell because your weapon's changed.
Oh yeah.
But this cutscene is gorgeous.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, it's not so pretty that I don't think they couldn't have done it in-game. And I prefer cutscenes to be done in-game.
I mean, me too, but... I mean, I know
Also,
this is one...
I can't really see it because Discord's bitrate is falling by the second.
That's not
Thank
shocking.
you, Discord.
In the distant past, our planet was home to a people we call the Ancients.
Etc.
We're very creative at naming people from the old
Many
times.
millennia before
Thank
we
you,
discovered
Asgore.
Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow they learned of the great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet.
I mean, that would be the live stream.
And once they had,
Learned of the live
ancients
stream.
developed the means
People are watching
to
us.
harness this powerful energy and bend it to their will. The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia. Their scripture, too.
I mean, that's the 3 phases of life energy. Like,
Yeah, it's like it's in
gas
canon
form,
that summon
it's-
materia was only made back then,
Oh,
and they don't know how to make new summon materias, so Chad leads a very big difference in Remake versus
Well,
original.
that is true, especially since in
May we take our place.
this cutscene earlier with Scarlet that we saw last time, they were trying to make summon materia and it blew the frick up.
Ancients themselves are long gone.
I don't mean to bring this up, but holy crap, the bitrate's
2,000
getting
years ago,
so bad.
Remake
Are you seeing this
brought
too,
an
Danny?
end to their
I am,
civilization.
but I'm used to
Oh.
it by this point, so...
Keep an eye on the
But before
stream,
the
man,
fiery
Cam,
end,
because,
did
like,
the ancients
I hope it's
find
not this
their
bad over there.
promised land? Even
Looks like
now,
everything's going fine here.
Alright, at least it's just Discord being
times
stupid.
have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to
Okay, it is
changing
kind of
the
cool
world.
seeing, like, this, how
Like
it's
the ancients,
constructed.
we've harnessed
animation
the
here.
power of
Yeah.
Mako. Are they out there watching us, waiting for us to join them in some blessed corner
Well,
of the world?
according to Final Fantasy VII lore,
A green
they're not
verdant
up anywhere,
land
they're
where
down
boundless Mako energy
beneath the soil
will
where the live
provide
stream
for our
is.
every need.
That's where the
Shinra
afterlife
is
is,
working
inside
for
the
you.
planet.
Yeah.
To fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that promised land, we shall not rest until our dream is
Wow, even
realized.
Midgar has that cheesy, super future-y thing. Where
Yeah.
everything is just completely smooth white. Why is that
Yeah.
always... Why is that default future look?
Come on, everything's supposed to be chrome in the future. Get it right.
Ah!
This wasn't part of the presentation.
Ooh.
This guy are sick. Oh,
I think this is supposed to be Sephiroth messing with their minds.
Yep.
No!
wow. Sephiroth just exists to be an asshole, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Oh, hey, the bitrate went back to normal. I can actually see. The cutscene's over.
Sephiroth. Oh dear. Oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter. Shorn of its proper
Didn't he
accompaniment,
put
Sure.
lard in his
might as
tea
well be boiled
in,
pond water.
original?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it was in Rocket Town.
Who was supposed to be here? He's not this good.
He's early.
Possibly have been.
I mean, wasn't there implied in the original that he was swearing he saw Sephiroth?
Yeah.
Ought to come with a warning.
I think so.
That
Can't
wasn't just a
remember.
movie.
That huge meteor. What was that about?
Okay, so you guys saw
Like I
that too.
said, nothing you should show a kid.
Yeah, it wasn't just Cloud this time. Everybody saw that.
Okay, how rude of him to actually mess with other people's brains.
Because he's Sephiroth.
I am confused how he did that, because usually Sephiroth was able to do it with Cloud because Cloud is an experiment to make him closer to Sephiroth.
Yeah, Cloud's got Genova cells.
Yeah, so like Cloud, so Sephiroth should have control over Cloud, but why could Sephiroth show them things?
Maybe he's through that virtual thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I suppose that could be it.
Yeah, maybe he hacked the VR software.
Yeah, Sephiroth doesn't come off as the tech guy to me, though. I'm just saying.
Greetings and welcome, Avalanche, I presume.
Yes.
My name is.
That's your
Hawk, and
security
it's a
guard.
Pleasure to meet you. I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino per his request.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Very sad.
Yes, the mayor of our dear Midgar, the most magnificent city ever built. That Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
I mean...
Guess we're supposed to follow.
It's not like we're in a rush. So I suppose we'll just have to cooperate.
Yeah.
Flashbacks to the library puzzle.
Yeah, nothing's quite that annoying in Remake.
Look at this place.
But maybe the well puzzle.
So what?
Bastard.
You telling me the mayor's some kind of crazy bookworm?
No, they probably put his office here so they wouldn't have to look at him. Those turrets look like really out of place, too.
The little robot helpers.
No, they're not turrets. They're like robot librarians, I think.
That might be why, because they look like turrets to me.
I can understand, but no, they're robotic librarians.
Okay, sure, but why?
Why not? Bro, you will not believe what they're hiding in this library. In this library, it's another library.
Oh no, you're calling it library. My grandma's going to come on stream and get mad at you.
Because it's library.
Yeah, because it's library. Exactly.
Through here.
I'm sorry.
So my grandma's the type to like correct minor language like that, and
My
library is
apologies.
one of her biggest ones.
Okay,
so like I
library.
Yeah, I know. It's like permanently ingrained in my head. I was like, oh no. Oh
I'm
no,
sorry.
somebody said it wrong. Where's
I'm
grandma?
I came from Miami. They call it biblioteca, okay?
Well, she speaks Spanish too, so you better be pronouncing it right in Spanish as well.
Oh dang.
Ah, wonderful. You finally made it.
I'm sorry that my tongue is not great.
I am the
Oh
mayor
no, I'm
of
not
the
mad
great
at you. I'm just like having
metropolis
war
of Moscow.
flashbacks because of the way you said it.
Domino,
That's all.
At your service.
My dad pronounces it the same
must
way, and
say
every
you three
time her and
haven't
my dad
exactly
are in the
been
same room,
discreet.
she's always like, "Why don't you say it right?"
I mean, every word is made up anyway, so every word's pronunciation is just what's agreed
up
upon.
all your messes.
You're not wrong.
What the hell's going on?
Come on, think about it. You've been caught by security several times, walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death.
That didn't happen.
We didn't do that last one.
No?
There's that
You're
paradox.
welcome. I can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on
Like all
the
they had to do was have an
inside.
alternate line where it was like, "And you loudly complained all the way up
Is it
60
really
flights of
that
stairs."
surprising to you? You've seen where
Yeah.
they put me.
Like, did you think the
mayor
doors were
of the
soundproofed?
city in the
No!
whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet in the damned archives. The nerve. Those stupid Shinra pricks thought I'd just shut up and accept their treatment. But they were wrong. Dead wrong.
Yeah, he's
Well,
literally only
this
doing
ought to
this
make things
because
easier.
he's
We
petty
need to
about
break into
being
Professor Hojo's
shoved
lab.
away in the store closet.
What? Why?
We want
mean
to
you're
rescue,
not here
etc.
to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
No, we actually don't have
We're
any
here to save a friend
plans
who was
to kill
taken.
someone at the head of
But the
Shinra.
president's gonna get his too.
Oh,
if
never
I
mind.
have anything to say
Okay,
about it.
Barrett wants to. We're just here for the town drunk, honestly.
Well, I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Somehow I think there's not a problem
So,
there.
I can get you as far as the 64th floor.
Hold up. You telling me that that's the best you can do?
That is indeed the best that I can do.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified
I don't know, I've never been
librarian,
in the office of
nothing
a mayor.
more. They don't even invite me to their meetings. Sorting records and reports. That's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts than skin. No one knows my pain, my daily torment. They've made me a pathetic shell of a man.
Do they keep paper reports just to torture this guy? Because that sounds super evil.
We'll make it right.
That sounds like Shinra to me.
Calm down.
Let's see, let's bring it up a little bit.
Breaths, man.
Did Shinra do this?
Breaths.
Yeah. Did Shinra do this?
Let me
Deep
see
breaths,
that
man, deep
key
breaths.
card of yours.
Yeah, sure. Here you go, man. I mean, if higher floors have higher security, and the 69th floor is where the executives have their meeting.
Here you are.
Yeah.
You can now use it to access the
I
recreational
mean, dude says so
facility on
himself.
the
He's
63rd
been
floor.
invited to any of those meetings.
And then what
And he's
are
the
we
quote
supposed to
unquote
do?
mayor.
You look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is, the mayor is the best. Midgar's mayor is nothing less. Everyone says he's cooler than the rest. Just say mayor to the guy, and if he goes the best with gusto, then you've found your man. You got it?
Okay, with like actual gusto, or with resigned gusto that he somehow agreed to that being the call sign?
Yes.
Yes.
That does sound more correct, honestly.
All right, do me a favor.
Yes.
Talk to the guy by you.
If you require additional assistance, please do not hesitate.
Oh yeah,
to ask.
talking to him is worth
So
it.
can you tell us anything about this collaborator?
Certainly, I could.
Is
do just
information is that actually what you're after?
My
You're after
position must
his
conduct
constellation
affairs with
prize.
Discretion. Which is to say,
If
that
you
that
have
which has
the
been
necessary
requested
requirements.
cannot be freely given, if you take my meaning.
You want money.
Disclosing confidential information entails considerable risk. Due compensation is to be expected. In this particular instance, that would amount to 10,000 gil.
Are you kidding me?
Rip us off more, why don't you?
No,
Worth it, I'm telling you.
it's worth it.
Okay, fine.
The 64th floor is reserved for our executives. The individual you seek is fastidious and well-dressed. This individual likes to visit the 63rd floor to decompress from the stress of the job.
That really all you got for us?
Oh, are you dissatisfied with your purchase? How unfortunate. Perhaps this will help preserve our relationship.
Huh?
Oh.
An expression
His
of
ultimate
Yeah,
weapon.
that's what you're actually after because his information's useless.
That's better.
Oh,
It doesn't give you any clue as to where he's at. It just tells you what he looks like.
he gave us a gun arm. He just had that on him?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, don't you?
No, you know, I left it in my other pants, actually.
Well, that's unfortunate. What are you gonna do if you run into a man with a gun arm that you need to bribe for something?
I don't
You gotta
know.
plan for these situations, Cam.
Yeah, you know, you're right. I need to start doing better with that. Okay, let's just...
Check for materia slots.
Every single possible materia slot. Let's go.
My man. Yeah, this gun has the most slots for the materia.
As it should. Okay, that's all of them, isn't it? Materia slot,
Yep.
materia slot, materia slot. Alright, let's
Now he's gotta buff it up.
see what else we're looking at. HP is nice. Overcharge. Oh, okay, that's a
That's
special.
the Y button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or triangle, but I know what you mean.
Triangle. I'm sorry. I'm used to my Xbox controller now.
You are also getting close to the last area where there's some optional fights, because there's a VR training sim that you can walk in and just sort of have some extra fights there. I don't believe they give you anything like, and nothing as cool as extra limits or anything. But like it's extra
like
XP and
gear.
stuff. That's really the only reason. Yeah, there is some decent gear in there. Yeah. So up to you if you want to do it. You could totally just ignore it or the stream, and you wouldn't really be missing much.
Yeah.
Heck, I don't think I did it the first time I beat the game.
No,
and you can totally come back with chapter select if you wanted to later as well. So again, like totally up to you.
I mean, hell, they'll add more once you beat the game. So
that too. So like you have to come back anyway.
Mother of materia slots.
And it's a pain in the ass to come back at the right time to have Aerith with you.
Okay.
So like there's a very specific moment where you can bring her to the VR sim, but like you have to go the wrong direction to get there.
Oh, so when you do chapter select, you have to replay the level from the start of that level?
Oh yeah, you have to play like most of the chapter to get to it.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you play enough of the chapter to get to where you have Aerith, you can go to that same spot and do all the VR stuff with Aerith in your party as well.
Item master.
Okay.
I have refocus on him, but I can
I
probably
know
take
that
off.
there were a couple fights that I had looked at a guide because I was trying to figure out how to do Aerith's specific missions there. And there were a couple of fights in the guide that was like, hey, you should probably wait till you have Aerith to even do this one. And I was like, nah, I'll do it with Barrett.
Mistakes.
I don't know, like he's a little slow, but I beat Bahamut with Barrett instead of Aerith, and it worked fine.
Let's see.
It took me a few tries because Bahamut does not hold back.
What material should I
And
put
also,
I have
if you're not level 99 and you don't
level 50?
kill him really fast, oh yeah, level 50, excuse me.
Oh,
And
you're
you
good.
don't kill him really fast, Bahamut has an insta-kill move
Oh, shit.
that will party wipe, so you have to kill Bahamut quickly.
So it's recommended to face him at level 50?
Yeah, because level 50
Damn.
means you'll have higher stats, so you'll kill him faster.
Yeah. So I have seen there's a mod that changed the level to 99.
Yeah, there is.
Which I wonder how broken that would be by that
I
point.
feel like it would feel like it's a way to make hard mode actually kind of fun.
Oh.
It would help balance the scales a little bit, considering how bullshit hard mode is.
It looks like subversion materia grants you a resistance to instant death attacks. Take that, Tonberries.
Interesting.
I don't think it works on Bahamut's thing.
Well, yeah, that would make too much sense. Let's see. We'll just be running into max, so no need for poison.
I mean, there are an awful lot of organic things in Hojo's lab.
You know, that's a fair point, actually. I'll stick one on. At the very least, it's another materia slot. So Barrett has time, wind, lightning, bio. He's also got the revival materia.
A makeshift mage.
I mean, that's kind of Barrett becomes my magic tank an awful lot in this game.
That's true.
Let's see, and...
That's what I basically have him doing.
Huh, where do we get Aerith's ultimate weapon? Or does she not get one? Because
I don't
comedy?
remember. Later. Probably while you're exploring Hojo's lab.
I still can't believe
Yeah, I think it's in
working
a
with
chest.
Avalanche.
I know that's where
Nice
Cloud's
to know.
ultimate weapon that I don't like is.
You should have kept us in the loop.
Oh, you know, that's a fair point. We don't have an ultimate weapon for Cloud.
Yeah, you've got one more weapon for Cloud that you can find. It'll be in Hojo's lab.
Oh, great. So now I... Okay, well, that's a relief at least. So now
So
I
you
only
got back
spent
some of the-
7,000 gil on Barrett's weapon.
I mean, you still spent the
Honestly-
same amount of money. You just found more gil.
Still worth it.
I mean, it is an Ultima weapon.
Oh no! Don't ignore that. It's faulty. Because if you go around and hear the other ones, they have a like they kind of have some words mixed up.
Weird little doohickeys, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
They sure are little doohickeys. All right. Well, you're done with this room. There's nothing else in here you need to do.
All right.
Up to 63.
I know that every time I go exploring, thinking, "Oh, there's got to be a chest in here, right?"
So,
but no, I've never
about
found a
this
chest in
precious promised
Now
land
this
of
ugly
yours.
mother effer.
Come now, Aerith. You misunderstand my intentions. I wish only to satisfy their material greed, so I
I made the
can be
joke
left
last
to
time that he looks like
pursue my
Robotnik's
great
grandfather,
work.
right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, cool.
my
Because he
dear.
does. Oh, speaking of Robotnik, Andrew, did you see the new Sonic trailer?
Image of her now.
I think I watched the opening bit of it because it was on YouTube ads, but I didn't actually watch the whole trailer.
I saw your tweet that you appreciate the Sonic Speed version that they posted.
Yeah, I like that one.
What a terrible
Like, I'm kind of...
to lose the
A lot of the things coming out, I'm kind of in the mood of, like, I don't really need to see the trailers. I already know I'm going to see them, and I'll find out what it's about when I watch it.
Would you like to
Oh, did you see the new poster for Sonic 2? That's a
I did
reference to
see
the
that,
old
and
box art.
that better be the box art of the DVD.
Did you read
It was very cool
such a
art.
precious specimen to rot in the gutter? We collected and
Why is he
cataloged
more
every
unsettling?
Yeah, so he somehow made Hojo worse.
Every fragment of every bone.
Which works.
Also, in the
Yeah,
original
it's awful.
Final Fantasy VII, Hojo didn't know he finally died.
As you, my dear.
In this version of the game, he dissected her piece by piece.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, like, they made Hojo a lot worse.
But it
They made him
balances
a-
out in that apparently he doesn't try to breed her with Red. Because that is a thing that happened in
he
the
just
original.
tries to have. He still tries to breed her, just not with an animal. So much
Yeah.
better.
Sit tight.
I mean, it's still completely awful.
All in the name of science. Really, really sick science.
And again, in this world, Red isn't technically an animal. He is another intelligent species. So I don't know. This is weird.
Relax and recharge.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing
Although
with the
I
aftermath
think
of such
Hojo
a
doesn't
summer.
know he's intelligent because I believe Red never speaks around Hojo.
Stay focused.
I would be
We need to
surprised.
find this guy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Guess I better get working on my conversation skills.
Avalanche must have used some heavy-duty explosives to do that kind
It's
of damage.
sort of weird how like they simultaneously toned him down and made him worse. It's bizarre.
I guess to make him more bizarre, more unique. I guess.
Yeah.
Either way, it makes
They
you
look
love him
busy.
even more.
The plate did just fall.
What kind of particulates in the air?
Seeing them like this somehow makes me feel a little bit better.
Support is getting overwhelmed by
I mean, how many of these people were even told it was the Turks doing it?
Let's find our contact.
None.
None of
They
them. They
assume-
all think it was
See any security
Avalanche.
around. One less thing to worry about.
Shouldn't make you feel better. They're all blaming you, even though you didn't do it.
Well,
I
'Cause
think
they-
she
'cause she's saying that
means
they-
that they're
like, how they
human.
were-
They're concerned
yeah.
about the plate falling.
Where are
Yes,
you,
not all-
Mr.
well,
Collaborator?
you know, not everyone works
just
with
need
a
to start talking to
with
people who
a
look the
corrupt
part.
corporation that are
Remember,
heartless. You
say
know.
mayor.
If they say the best, then we have a winner.
All right. Do we help Cameron out, or do we let him flail for a minute?
I'll let you decide on that one.
Because, like, I can't tell you right where he is, but the first time I was there, I was just looking in
Shinra's
the wrong
Director of
places.
Public Security, who has an important message to share with us.
Everyone here at Shinra is deeply saddened and outraged by this
No, they're not.
unconscionable act of
Stop
terrorism.
lying,
But at the
Bender.
same time, we will not be cowed by threats or violence. To the people of Midgar, I make this vow. We will find the villains responsible.
The Turks are
and
their
bring
own
them to
branch of
justice.
Shinra, right? Under
Are you
Sang?
listening, Avalanche? You
I
cowardly
believe so.
dogs.
Yeah.
Run
They're basically secret police type agents, yeah.
Okay, so they're not under Heidegger.
Plates are in danger? Is it true that Wu-Tai is gonna attack us again?
We should be safe here, right?
I wonder how the rescue ops are.
All right, it's under Avalanche and Wu-Tai with this.
Like the Turks are, the Turks are. Most people don't know the Turks are a thing, basically.
Yeah.
Are you military? Cool, cool. I guess things have been keeping you pretty busy around here. Have you found the guys who did this yet?
The mayor.
The mayor?
Huh?
Never mind.
God damn it.
No, I'm gonna be.
Oh man, it's been a really long time since I've talked to everybody to the mayor every last NPC.
Tifa just keeps knocking chairs over. Jesus fuck woman.
Okay, that was just stuck with the running animation.
I know there was one when Final Fantasy VII Remake first came out. There was a great Twitter gif of like, "Take that, Shinra," and it was a picture of Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett standing in the middle of like the cafe with all the chairs flung all over the place.
Stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man, yeah.
Please, just leave me alone.
The mayor.
Tifa, stop running into shit.
Well,
why are you blaming Tifa? There's the giant meat wall back there as well.
Because the last few times I've checked, it was Tifa. That time it's Barrett.
Is he really gonna say? Understandable. Have a nice night.
I mean, that's definitely fair.
Better catch him soon.
Let's see. There is a second floor.
There is a second floor.
Alright, let's try heading up there.
What if?
My head is spinning. I swear to God, which of you?
Oh, my head's spinning.
Frickin' Avalanche. Y'all.
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
Bonus fights. Lots and lots of bonus fights. Like way too many bonus fights.
The mayor.
Is the best.
Oh.
I was told to expect you. Need access to upper floors, right?
That's right.
See, I just wanted access to the VR
Before I
room.
trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Oh, perfect.
Say what?
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? We're putting our lives on the line here. Prove you're worth it. We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge, let me tell you. If you beat the sim, then the key card is all
They load
yours.
up the Sephiroth combat model and Tifa and Cloud just start screaming.
And Barrett's like, "Are you okay?"
Well, you gonna call it quits?
Xbox, PS3.
I mean, what Sephiroth looks like is common knowledge, isn't it?
True.
But wouldn't he still be known as a war hero to Barrett?
Yeah. Well, Barrett, in at least this version of events, Barrett knows that Cloud has some negative history of it because he's mentioned Sephiroth several times while being out of it. So we know something's up.
Also, why does it cost Gil to use VR battles?
It's on you.
I don't know. Maybe it's like going to the movies.
Yes, because you got paid to get your own ass.
I know in most of the VR battles, if you win, you make more money back than you spent.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this, I need to be right next to that, which kind of sucks.
Yes. It is called Point Blank. Nice.
Huh. Why are they resisting it? Shouldn't they be weak to it?
It's not a lightning move, though.
I have elemental materia.
Lightning, right?
Yep. Do you not see the sparks on my gun?
It's saying weak when you hit the enemy, but it's saying resist when you hit his claw.
Oh, I see. Okay. Cloud, do a thing. onto the center. Thank you. Dang it, Barrett. Thank you, Barrett. Words of wisdom. Pull yourself I noticed.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Alright.
You'd been really quiet for a bit. Did you have to like cut out and come back or something?
Oh no, I've just been really quiet for a bit because I haven't had anything to say.
Really, not
Computer
a
went fuzzy for a minute there.
not a single word of me being dumb about this, because I feel like I'm doing something stupid.
Well, you're playing as Barrett an awful lot when you can play as anyone else. Like, Barrett's not very effective against these guys. Cosmo's the best one against Cutter.
I have his elemental materia, and I'm trying to get their skills up.
That's why.
Yeah. I knew that's what you were doing, so I didn't say anything.
Did you miss, Tifa?
I don't know. Maybe that other arm took the hit.
Almost good.
Yay! That was only mildly embarrassing.
Oh, thanks, Barrett. That was deception.
A Mega Battalion. Don't mind if I yes.
Oh boy, a regular potion in late game.
That would have been funny.
All right, I've seen enough. I'm a man of my word. Here, this key card will
There
grant
should
you
be a
access to the
bench somewhere
64th
here.
floor.
Yeah,
You can
there's
use
a
the
bench
elevator
around
to
here.
get there. Once
Oh,
you're up
yes,
there,
Bench John.
just what is it you plan on doing?
We came to get one of our friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
A lab? Then she must be with Professor Hojo. It won't be easy to get to her. Access to R&D is limited to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
A board meeting is scheduled to start soon. It's being held in the main conference room. President Shinra,
Even though it's the
Professor
middle of the
Hojo, and
night.
the other directors will be in attendance.
I mean, it's the middle of the night after Platefall.
Yeah.
Hostage. Think of the leverage.
You know,
Try and
emergency
security will be
situation.
on your asses in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
So you want to spy in their meeting? I have an idea. Head to the men's restroom. You can climb into the air ducts there. They go all the way to the conference room.
That really is quite
Thanks for
convenient.
the tip.
New content has been added to the simulator.
Yeah, so basically, there's
Welcome to my
Chadley.
work cloud.
This is his last spawn location.
I've been waiting for you. You haven't forgotten,
That's the final.
have you?
I'm an intern
It's
in
the
the R&D division
final
here.
Chadley.
I took the liberty of hacking into the executive's private
Is there
network to
any
monitor
chance,
your progress
since
in
you're
the
in
building.
R&D, you can give us
I
a
will
key
support
card
you
into
wherever
R&D?
I can. I sense a
I'm afraid I
surge in
can't do
trust.
that.
We should keep this brief to avoid suspicion.
Doesn't look like I'm missing any of his materials.
No. So you should get a new VR mission. Oh wait, maybe I have to update it.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel. I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information
Nope.
for my research.
Did I, like,
Huh.
miss a lot or something?
I don't know. You should be able to try to face
Leviathan, right?
Leviathan, yeah.
No, it unlocks based off of how many of his research missions you completed, so you probably it's not based off of what part in the story you're in, it's based off how many of his missions you've completed. So you'll have to go in the menu, look how many missions you completed, and look up how to complete more so that you can try to do them while fighting. You don't really need Leviathan.
Not really. Especially since
He's really big, and honestly, Shiva and Ifrit are just as effective. Like, nothing in this game's weak to water.
Well, I mean, water is also, like, that's the only water elemental thing I've heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's give these a shot at least. Something to
Remember,
do.
these will be harder than the ones in the Corneo Coliseum.
I mean, that was true to the original as well. Leviathan was the only water elemental thing in the entire game. So almost nothing was weak to it.
No holding back. Shit.
Are these things
Nice.
water elemental?
They might
to
be.
fire.
Oh! Lucky me.
Need a light.
I forgot to look. How many missions were there unlocked right now? Because I honestly forget.
One for each character, one for a 2-person team, and one for a 3-person team.
A dog who followed me into my room despite it being nowhere near bedtime is now wanting desperately to leave, so give me a moment.
You got it.
Fair.
Anytime now.
Come on, bud. Let's go. Gross.
Burn. You're done.
Nice.
Are you winning, son?
You staggered him.
Brace yourself.
There you go. Hey, don't be afraid to use some of your magic. You may not use items, but they do recover half of your MP as well.
Yeah. You can be pretty damn reckless with MP in this.
Oh, he's weak to fire!
Oh, you got it. You're up.
That means you're not going to be able to summon Ifrit for any other fights in this. Like the first or second one.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one can turn me into a frog, so I want him dead.
You mean you don't want to fight this enemy only as a frog?
Let's try that again. Here we go. I see you.
And then he turns Ifrit into a fire frog.
Dude, I would have if that happened.
Let's do this.
What do you ribbon when you should never fire?
Become as frog.
Become as frog! Become as frog! Become as frog!
Gotcha!
I want to use one of your freaks moves. Because he has barrier on. No, never mind, he's stacking.
Oh man, sorry.
You're good.
Nothing to it.
Okay. See, if I don't have the chance of turning into a frog, I feel like I can handle a whole lot more. Oh god.
Shockingly, not being a frog makes things
Fire and ice. just fire. My bad. Not weak.
I'll be
This
honest
is
right
fire.
here. These things right here are the reason I didn't fight these right away. I believe I was able to do it as Cloud, but I was struggling to do it by the Keeper of Barret. I forget which one. And I was just like, you know what? I'll come back when I'm like 20 levels higher.
Time to burn. I see you. That it?
Nice.
Let's do this.
You got reflect on, so no magic.
Rude.
Oh yeah, and this is the one that uses that move, so get away. Or insta kills you.
Still in it. I'm waiting.
Okay, sure. Do I have to be facing it to counter?
Kind of, yeah.
You have to be facing at least in its general direction. If it attacks you from directly behind you, won't counter.
Which is this thing's shtick?
Steady.
Oh my god. At least this isn't timed.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Ain't dead yet.
I mean, you say at least this isn't timed if you're talking about wanting to play Final Fantasy 13. There are, I believe, 3 bosses in the game that have time limits because this starts with the enemy casting a Doom counter on you.
Wow, that sounds obnoxious.
Yeah, they were walls, especially the first one. The first one was the longest I've ever spent on a boss that I actually beat. I had to look up a strategy because I was like, what the hell am I doing wrong? To be fair, once I looked up the strategy to beat that boss, that strategy actually works on every enemy after it very well. So I just kept doing that strategy on everything, and I blitzed through the game really
was
quickly.
still up. That's why I used Cure instead of Fire. I'm really glad that's an Ice type, because that's like the easiest spell to deal with in the freaking world. Because you just roll away before it explodes.
Good. Do a somersault.
Let's do this.
Oh, thank God. Limit.
Let's
Please kill it.
asshole.
Wait, how can you kill something that's already dead? Ruben, you dead. That must make you double dead.
Now you're more dead.
Shit.
Love how Cloud sounds as annoyed as I feel.
Aw, shit.
Are we sure you're not Cloud?
No, we've discussed this. I am Cloud.
Oh, so you too don't remember who you were?
Pretty sure I never existed to begin with.
Come on.
Oof. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. Ah, so his first girlfriend turned into the moon.
That's rough, buddy.
Try this.
Yep. I mean, I gotta say, that's quite the hell of a split there. But hey, at least you can see you made out with the moon.
That makes him quite the lunatic, doesn't it?
But
oh my god.
These guys are insane to the world.
Oh my god, and Reflect isn't fading either. Does it just not?
Oh no. I think you're just getting bad RNG that keeps deciding to be in reflect mode.
Joke's on you, buddy. You don't want health.
Oh, you frig.
Yeah, again, this is kind of why I didn't do these the first time.
The funny part is I did these the first time. Let's finish this. It didn't take me as long.
They're not impossible, but they are a pain. So I just came back when I was a higher level and they weren't as much of a pain.
Oh, cool. It's
Let's do that.
Shoot, what's his name?
Older?
Jason? No. Shoot, who's the guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I don't know. I didn't watch that.
Isn't Jason?
I think so. Either that, or I'm thinking of the other Jason that wears a hockey mask.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think it's Jason Voorhees.
All right.
Johnny, I think. No. Okay, now everyone's bugging me. Hold on.
I don't know. I want to say Casey.
Casey, I think you're right, actually.
Casey, yes.
I think I remember my brother used to watch the Turtles when he was kids.
Yeah, okay, it's Casey Jones. Yeah. That's why I was thinking like the J part.
Where do you get J?
Oh, Jones? Isn't it his last name Jones?
I don't know.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna look stupid on national Twitch.
Stupid on main?
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's go, idiot! Infinity's End!
I'm ending this.
Okay, yeah, Casey.
That still feels like it should do more damage, but hey, at least we're actually hurting them.
Wow, Casey's not even his first name.
Is Casey his last name?
It isn't?
No, it's not even any part of it. His real name is Arnold Bernard Jones.
Was like it just a nickname of his or something?
Yep. Yeah, I guess so.
Guess we didn't want our resident badass named Arnold.
Wait,
like all I remember of him was like he was supposed to be the resident badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always came up to me as just somebody who was trying too hard though.
Come on.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Here it comes. Now. Steady. Try this.
Yeet!
Ow.
Nothing to it.
Pick the door to you.
Oh, it's a soldier.
First class. Oh, third class.
Actually.
Sorry. What's happening? Remember, he's weak to fire.
As are most
So just
humans.
fire out that his
So oversized swords is just a thing in Soul. Like that's not as oversized as the Buster Sword or Masamune.
But big.
Well, because the idea is that since they're super strong, they can wield unpracticably large swords, like they're practical.
Okay, so like guns.
I'd be terrified to see someone. Yeah, pretty much. Like, just imagine someone going out the door, like the road, and one arming a freaking claymore. Like, that'd be terrifying.
And that's basically what Cloud's doing.
One big hunk of steel.
Speaking of big
I
hunks
hope you
of
have
steel.
thunder.
All right. Shit.
I do.
Calling lightning.
And silence.
Oh,
And you want to hold it together, Discord?
nope.
Dang it! Why does Chakra cure poison but no other issues?
That's a question, actually.
I think you need a Suna for that, which is a different materia.
Yeah, that's the poison cure materia.
Yeah. Going in. Asuna was soon.
I rarely equip Asuna because it's so situational.
Yeah.
Brace yourself. Here we go. Gotcha.
Man, if we're gonna do this every character though, this is gonna be the whole stream.
Ain't dead yet.
This is child.
Floppy.
I mean, we've only been at it for like an hour, so it's not that bad.
I've already been at this for an hour?
Here it comes.
So we've been doing this for an hour, yeah?
Let's do this.
Yeah, it's 804 yards.
You say only, I say already.
I won't give up. Second win.
Dang, health regen's slow.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
By the way,
I
regen is
think this
how
is the last one.
regen is how I saved my butt in the Golden Saucer Coliseum, by the way. Cause
Oh yeah, does it stay activated between battles?
Yep. So even if magic doesn't work anymore because one of the settings is it stops magic from working. If you precast like barrier and regen, those stay in between battles.
Not bad.
Oh. That's some good scratch.
Are we doing this 2 more times or are we moving on?
Let's see, I am reluctant to do Barret and Tifa's because Cloud, at least I'm better at playing as. Let's see.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to Tifa, especially.
Let's see.
So like I know that I struggled with her.
And these rewards are EXP and Gil Up materia, which I don't feel like I need, but okay, so we'll move on. I'll make sure that I like stop at a spot where I could do these like off screen or something.
I mean, you could wait until you beat the game and chapter select.
That's true.
Alright, so there's a bench right by this item shop. Let's turn around.
You're
Oh, I
Alright,
see.
you're gonna go.
At a time
So
like this?
yeah, go right.
Welcome. What would you like?
Hello, yes, 1 drugs, please.
My man.
Normal potions just for
They
the
have-
sake of it.
They have weapons and equipment. I forget what they sell here. It's been so long since I've bothered to open this item shop.
Hey, it looks like some of the rewards that you get from some of these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can get some of the weapons that you might have missed in other places. That's nice.
That's very convenient. I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably comically overpriced.
I don't know actually, but it's good that they have here.
I feel like they're probably not more expensive than they would have been in other places.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like you're supposed to have had them by now. And the game's like, all right, we're about to start
There it is.
throwing some really hard
Cleansing
bosses at
material.
you, so you might want
I
them.
never actually got any cleansing materia at all in this.
That's
weird.
right.
Oops.
Oops.
I mean, I'll take a piece of candy.
Alright, so there's a bench right there, right by the jukebox.
Bench Chan. Oh, Andrew. I was replaying Intergrade. Not Intergrade. I was playing the epic release of Remake.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there's Scarlet's theme. Yeah, okay, I don't have that in here. Number 29, you can only get in nighttime wall market from the guy singing karaoke in the bar.
That's probably one of the ones I'm missing.
Oh, I got that one. see which two I'm missing.
I have to look up which ones I'm missing, to be honest.
Alright,
Yeah.
so now we get to go find more stairs.
I'm missing exactly 2 on every file of the game I've completed. So I think I'm missing the same ones every time. I just don't know which
Cloud,
ones.
right? Holy shit!
Um,
It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn.
Oh no!
So you're still alive and kicking, huh?
Q Cloud trauma!
You got smoked. I told him
Oh
it was all
no!
bullshit. Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Never played Crisis Core, so I'm wondering if there was a character named Kunsel.
Probably.
Old buddy.
You okay?
That just automatically broke your entire headcanon of
Yeah,
yourself,
knowing
Cloud.
grunts doesn't fit his, what he made up for himself.
Why doesn't he just pretend those 2 grunts are the ones that were with quote-unquote him when he and Sephiroth went to Nibelheim?
I don't think it works that way. I don't, like, it just sort of, it caught him off guard that he wasn't expecting anything like that, and his brain just wasn't ready to make up more to the story.
Yeah.
Poor Cloud.
Like, it's a very fragile state he's in.
Like, it's amazing that it held up the way it did.
Yeah. Well, it held up the way it did because everybody around was like, well, he's strong enough to be a soldier, so he must be telling the truth.
Rock solid.
Plus, he does have the Mako eyes.
Embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy.
That's kind of hard to fake,
wholeheartedly.
apparently.
I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wutai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir, there was one other matter.
Oh?
A message from our man Palmer.
He said he saw Sephiroth.
He saw Sephiroth.
Oh,
damn it.
So I was actually thinking about this earlier, and
Oh my
Danny
God.
couldn't.
Looking
What's
at
up?
the spilled tea, did Sephiroth do this?
You only get one chance.
So
Hojo should be at that board.
It's been 5 years since the Nibelheim
You need to
incident,
plan
right?
this just right.
Right.
Where the hell has Cloud been?
On the run with Zack. Cloud sort of became a vegetable after Zack and him were put into experiments together, so like everything that during that time is a haze for him. But he spent a lot of time on the run with Zack. And he
Yeah, that
didn't
makes sense.
fully build his soldier persona until they were almost to Midgar.
I see. Okay.
After Zack's death and Zack left him the sword.
I was trying to figure it out because simple math was like, wait, it's been 5 years. All of a sudden he shows up in Midgar. Where has the lad been since then?
Alright, that makes sense, though. Of course, Crisis Core would
Do you
address
think
it.
that's where Professor Hojo is?
Yeah,
It should be.
because Crisis Core details like everything in between, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
one of these days I gotta play Crisis Core. I have an emulator
What's
of
the
it
plan?
set up on my PC. I
Little
just
bit of
haven't
recon.
played it.
What console's
Need
it
to
on?
find a way to infiltrate that room.
PC, PSP.
You hear the words coming
Yo,
out
I
of your
think
mouth.
I've got
We
a
just gotta find
PSP
that
emu.
bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
We just walk into a meeting of super important people. Excuse me, where's the shitter?
Well, it must be here because all I see is a pile of shit.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I'll wait out here.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be better
Oh
if
yeah.
you waited inside.
Tifa doesn't want to go into the men's
But
restroom.
this is...
Why doesn't she wait in the women's room?
Never mind. You're right.
Why
Why?
would she need to be in there?
Why wouldn't she? Yeah, why couldn't she just wait in the women's room?
Why would she need to be there?
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
Love to show them what the ones down below look like.
Barrett.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
I mean, it does look very nice.
Barrett.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
At the end? Oh, yeah,
Just
the
right.
blatant air vent.
Gotcha.
Man, must be really cool to sit in that seat.
That must feel very awkward or very cold, or both. Depending on how
Maybe-
high
it might-
Shinra keeps the AC.
I mean, right time of year, it might be warm.
Good point. Oh God. Oh God.
On guard duty.
Right.
Yeah, they're
So,
too big.
can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
They found an excuse for her to be in the vent with him like in the original, and it's that she's awkward in the bathroom, which I guess makes sense, but that's funny. Because in the original, this just sort of happened, and they didn't mention it at all.
I mean,
Alright, I'm gonna save you the trouble. Just go right. Because otherwise we'll be here for a while.
Oh no, there's some stuff if you go the wrong way.
There is one thing you can get if you go a different direction.
I think there's 2 items, but yeah.
No, there's only one.
I don't know.
I know how to get there.
I'm just chuckling because I hear Tifa shuffling behind me.
Yeah, go right.
I laugh because like he controls like a freaking truck.
Alright, I'm going left instead because rage and hatred. I
Well,
choose
this
violence.
way's progression, the other way's an item.
Shit. Cloud, can you back up? Thank you.
Wait. Can you pull up your minimap? No, that's right, Trigger. Sorry. Okay. Interesting. I thought it was like the other way around.
Okay, so you were trying to lead me to progression, but you were wrong. So in my effort to avoid progression...
Okay, no, that's nothing. Okay, my bad.
And
Oh,
this...
see, I thought this was the one with it. Well, one of them has an item.
Okay, not this one, it's the next one.
Okay, this is just some vent shenanigans here.
We're venting.
I was about to say, I swear to God, if one of us makes an Among Us joke.
I wasn't Among Us joke, that was just wordplay.
Oh, see, I was just gonna say Revent of the Sith.
Revent of the Sith?
Revent of the Sith. I respect that
Not-
one, Andrew, thank you.
Not the joke you
Oh.
were expecting, but somehow worse.
Revent of the Sith.
Sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Oh, God.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. You could uncomfortably hear more of the reactions of that.
Depending on the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of...
I mean, I appreciate there are people that are taking this seriously as an event and trying to help people.
Yeah. But
Like-
you know for a fact Shinra's not gonna do anything of that sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. It just feels like in original, Reeve was the only decent human being that worked for Shinra, even though
Well,
it was
most
this
of these
massive
people we're
company.
listening to report directly to
left is
Reeve.
materia.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Tifa, stop staring at my ass.
What else do you want me to look at? Your big sword?
Phrasing.
Shut up.
I wish there were more event conversations in Persona 5. Those were pretty fun.
I mean, they had one every time there was event.
But I think he wants more. But the thing is, events are a lot shorter than this.
Yeah.
And this is the only event.
I mean, they moved a lot quicker in events like this, too.
That's true.
Again, Cloud controls like a truck carrying a heavy load.
I mean, to be fair, he does have his massive sword on him.
Yeah, which I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
but
weighs
you
like
see the
40
way he
pounds
jumps
at
with
least.
that thing. He doesn't care that that's there. It doesn't affect how he moves at all.
Well, it probably affects the vent, so he's being very careful where he puts his weight.
Sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
I
He was
saw
as close to
Sephiroth.
me as you are now. The shock of it made me
Yes,
spill
is
my
Sephiroth
tea.
in this room with you right now, Palmer?
If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you.
I think Sephiroth's a bit above their pay
Reeve.
grade, man.
Yeah.
Sir, I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom.
There's doom and gloom outside.
There's nothing but doom and gloom.
Well, sir, I've also drafted a
That will not be
reconstruction
needed.
plan for... Huh?
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
Words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So she can lead us to the Promised Land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Literally
Personally,
contradicts itself.
I've never had a problem with
Yeah.
torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Proceed as you see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
I mean, that's freaking awful, but...
Yeah.
I kind of respect the villainy, because that is logical. If there's only one left,
If
make
there's
more.
nothing else,
Mr. President!
Yeah.
meeting adjourned.
Please, sir!
Hojo makes for a good villain.
It is kind of telling, just
He
like
does.
everybody else in the room, no matter how, like these are all vile people, but everyone else is kind of going, "Oh, I know what that means."
Stinks.
So like, at least everyone except Hojo was uncomfortable with that